Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Iwan Romiko and welcome to my mini thesis proposal presentation. I am a master student of Global Business Communication Management at LSPR Jakarta with student number 250722300062. Today, I'm very excited to present this presentation, which summarizes my mini thesis proposal on how influencer communication and viral content shape public perception and nation branding for the Up at Tamrin 9 Observatory Deck in Jakarta. The title, Influencer Credibility, Crisis Communication, and Nation Branding of Up at Tamrin 9. Before I begin, I would like to state respectfully that this entire work is my own. I have submitted the anti-plagiarism statement as required by LSPR academic policy, and all sources have been properly cited and acknowledged. In this 12-minute video, I will explain the research background, the research gap, the objective, and my research question, the theoretical foundation, and the proposed methodology of the research. Why does this matter? Global skyscrapers are no longer just buildings. They are national symbols that shape how the world sees a country. Example, Tokyo Skytree attract 53 million visitors. Burj Khalifa drive tourism to Dubai, and now Indonesia is entering the competition with Up at Tamrin 9, the tallest building in the southern hemisphere. But here's the critical issue. In today's digital world, public perception isn't shaped by architecture alone, it's shaped by influencer. My research addressed five specific problems. The first one, influencer effect on Indonesian destination is understudied. Second one, when crisis happen, influencer tell the story first and fastest before official management can respond. The third, luxury destinations seem strong but are actually vulnerable during viral crisis. The fourth, we don't know how Up at Tamrin 9's reputation affect Indonesia global image. And the fifth, researchers study influencers, crisis, luxury, and nation branding separately. Not integrated framework exists, especially not for Southeast Asia landmark. My research has three objectives. The first objective, analyze how influencer credibility affect people's intention to visit Up at Tamrin 9. Objective number two, examine how crisis communication and luxury branding interact. Does luxury positioning helps or hurt during crisis? Objective number three, evaluate how Up Tamrin 9 reputation impact Indonesian national branding. This translates into three research questions. The first one, how does influencer credibility on social media affect visit intention? Second one, how do crisis communication and luxury branding interact? The third one, how does Up at Tamrin 9 contribute Indonesian nation branding? All these three questions together answer my core problem. How do influencer, crisis, luxury, and nation branding work together? The study is significant in these three areas. Academically, it integrates multiple theories into a new context. Practically, it supports up at Tamrinan management with strategic recommendation. Socially, it strengthens Indonesia's image as a modern, safe, and innovative nation. My research sits with a pragmatic paradigm, meaning I use both quantitative survey and qualitative content analysis to solve a real communication problem. The communication tradition I'm using is socio-cultural. This means I'm interested in how people collectively construct meaning through social media interaction. How do audience together create stories about Up at Tamrin 9? How do influencers, news, and public comment collaborate to shape shared narrative about safety, luxury, and what it means for Indonesia. The context of communication is digital and mass communication, focusing on how crisis spread on social media combined with nation branding because Up at Tamrinan represent Indonesia globally. My, my main lens in source credibility theory from Hovland and Weiss in 1951. Why? Because it directly explain why audience believe influencer over management during crisis. The theory has three dimensions: trustworthiness, influencer trapped in the lift are eyewitness, management, 8 days silence signal concealment, eyewitness beats silence. Expertise, travel influencers are recognized expert on luxury, their judgment carries authority. Attractiveness, influencers are relatable people showing real emotion, audience trust people they can relate to. Modern research by Park, Liu, and Lee in 2020 confirm credible influencers shape destination perception more powerfully than institutional message. That's why source credibility theory is perfect for explaining this case. It explains the mechanism of influence and why influencer narrative dominated. For supporting theories amplify this, the first one, Emotional Contagion by Mail 2023. Crisis emotion spread like virus on social media. That's why panic spread 3 to 4 times faster than normal content. Crisis Communication and Virality by Kwok, Lee, and Han in 2022. Crisis management get 3 to 4 times more engagement. Response timing on the same platform is critical. Luxury Brand Vulnerability by Luna Cortez et al. 2023, Lee and Gretzel in 2024. Luxury audience expect perfection. Any failure feels like a broken promise, making crisis damage more severe. Nation branding via landmark. Stylidis in 2023, UNWTO 2022. How people perceive Up Tamrin 9 directly affect how they perceive Indonesia globally. These frameworks show how my theory work together. This framework at the level 1, source credibility, influencer, trustworthiness, expertise, and attractiveness shape brand image. On level 2, public perception, this credibility influence how people see Up at Tamrin 9, safe or risky, premium or unreliable. On level 3, amplification, two forces amplify this effect. The first one, emotional contagion, and the second one, luxury positioning. On the level 4, nation branding outcome, all three combine to influence how the world see Indonesia. The key insight, these elements don't work in isolation. They are a linked system. These theoretical frameworks show the link model from my research. Here's how it works. First, influencer credibility shape brand image of Up at Tamrin 9. Credible influencer make people trust the building or doubt its safety. Second, digital crisis, the viral video, emotional response, disrupt and amplifies the reputation effect. So a credible influencer during crisis has even more power. The third, luxury branding reinforced the prestige symbol. Up at Tamrinan is marketed as premium, so any negative story hits harder than it would for a regular building. Finally, all three work together to influence Indonesian nation branding. How the world see Up at Tamrinan equal how the world see Indonesia. That's why this framework is essential. It shows that these elements don't work isolation. They are a linked system. The gap, researchers study influencer crisis, luxury, and nation branding separately. Nobody connect all four together, especially not for Southeast Asia landmark. So my contribution, create first integrate model linking all four elements, provide Indonesia specific knowledge for landmark management, offer practical framework for up at Tamrin 9, tourism board, and crisis professional, extend source credibility theory from product to landmark to nation branding. I use pragmatism mixed method approach, quantitative survey measuring influencer credibility effect on visit intention and perceived safety. On qualitative, content analysis of TikTok video, Instagram posts, and public comment from the crisis period June 7 to June 18 in 2025. The integration compare survey respond with actual online behavior during the crisis to validate finding. Outcome: produce recommendation for up at Tamrin 9, Jakarta Tourism Board, and Asian Landmark. In conclusion, Up at Tamrinan is not only the tallest building, it's a symbol of Indonesia's new direction. How we manage digital narrative, whether through influencer, crisis communication, or luxury positioning, will shape how the world view Indonesia. Practically, this research provides insight for Up at Tamrinan management, especially in influencer strategy, crisis response, and brand communication. Thank you everyone for your time and attention watching my presentation. I welcome any question and feedback.